is worth. I am Angela Ekure. Over the years, mental challenges have been a great problem all over the world. That's the reason why UN set aside 13 to 19 every year to commemorate the World Mental Health Awareness Week. So we are here to disseminate the information to our society. I'm not here alone. I'm here with an expert who is going to educate us on mental health. Join me to welcome my special guest, Mrs. MARYLOVE CHIMEKWENE.
Thank you.
Welcome
Thank you.
to this great program.
Thank you.
She is the immediate past matron of Mental Health Department, Federal Medical Center, ASABA, Delta State, Nigeria. Welcome back once again.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know I'll tell more about you. I want to know you more. Can you tell us more about yourself?
All right. Thank you, and good morning, viewers all over Delta State or wherever you're watching it from. She has just rightly said my name. This is MARYLOVE CHIMEKWENE, and she said the immediate matron in charge of Mental Health Department, Federal Medical Center, ASABA. And by God's grace, because MARYLOVE is a very versatile nurse, yeah, I am presently working in a O&G emergency unit of the same Federal Medical Center, ASABA, because I'm a midwife. And saying a little about me, she's a nurse and a midwife and a mental health nurse that has the passion of the mentally ill patient in my heart. It's my breath. It's all about me, and not just the ones that have already been diagnosed with mental illness, but those people that theirs have not been diagnosed. And that was why I wrote a book on common mental disorders. So when you read that book, you will be able to understand that there are other things that we overlook, but when you actually look critically into them, you will understand that, yeah, it's a mental problem.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, our topic is moving more for our mental health.
Yeah.
And what is mental health?
Okay, according to WHO, mental health can be defined as a well-being of an individual, whereby the individual realizes his abilities, that's his capabilities, coping with normal stress of life, being productive and fruitful, as well as contributing to his environment or the society at large. So when we talk about mental health, it's not all about maybe you're just mentally healthy. No. Before you tell yourself that you're mentally healthy, these 4 components of mental health, according to the definition that WHO gave us, must be inclusive. That's you realizing your abilities, what is those things that you know that you can do and those that you cannot do, you being able to cope with normal stress of life. Of course, all of us know that in this country, Nigeria, now we are passing through a lot. And for you not to be able to cope with that stress that every other person is passing through, you think it's personal with you, it is too much for you. Yes, I've seen someone that worked with me sometime during that cash crunch. He was telling me that he couldn't do what he's supposed to do because he couldn't get money. And as a matter of fact, it was affecting everybody at that time. So when you see that you can't cope with normal stress of life, right, you're no more mentally healthy. And then when you say that the another component is all about being productive and fruitful, what can you do? Are you a lazy type? Are you a productive individual? And in your area of productivity, are you actually fruitful? Are you making headway? Are you succeeding in it? And then the last component says, you have to contribute to your community and society at large. So when these 4 components are there, you know that you're actually mentally healthy.
Wow, wow. The theme, moving more for mental health, what does it mean?
Okay, when we talk about moving more for mental health, it means that maybe you may have been moving your body before now. We're not saying that you're not moving. There's body movement as far as one is walking.
Okay.
But what this year's theme is all about is incorporating exercise into your daily schedule. It can be as little as maybe walking around your office after a while. Maybe you have sat for 3 hours. You can get up and move intentionally, not just that maybe you want to move. This year we are talking about putting exercise as part of your daily activity. Like I said, it could be walking around or walking around your house, your streets. It could be dancing. That's the commonest one that I tell people about. You know, some people think that dancing, especially in churches, we are predominantly Christians around this place. So,
yeah.
And every church beats their band every Sunday, or maybe their midweek services. They sing. But it surprises me that sometimes when you come to churches, songs are going on. People are dancing and sweating, but you will see some people that will just stand like Iroko that cannot move. No. When you dance, not only that you're gaining that spiritual fulfillment, you are as well exercising. So when we are talking about moving more for mental health, we are talking about that body movement that you're doing to enhance your mental health. Reason being that when we move around, there is a neurotransmitter that the brain transmits that releases endorphin hormone into our bloodstream. And its work is to reduce stress, make you feel balanced, and as well improving your mental health. So that is what we are talking about in our awareness this year, that we have to move more intentionally for our mental health development or sustenance or maintaining it.
Wow. So dancing. I will dance more now.
Yeah. Yes. Please.
Wow. So what are the types of mental health, man?
Types of mental health?
Yeah.
You know, when we talk about mental health, like there is a topic I discussed with my women in the church this our last women celebration day.
Okay.
I am a Catholic and I'm proud to be one. You know, our sub theme for this year was mental health, a vital aspect of human life. And I started with this question of, just like you have asked me now, I asked them, when you hear the word mental health, what do you think mental health is all about? They all told me that when you hear the word mental health, it means that somebody is having mental problem. But that's not it. Yes, that's the problem. Like you have asked me that, you have just asked me what is mental health. Yeah. I have defined mental health for you. So I think the question would have been, what are the types of mental health issues or illnesses or disorders? All right. So if that is actually what you meant, and I would like to tell you that we have several types of mental health disorders. Okay. Yeah, ranging from anxiety disorders. You know, there, like I told you, I wrote a book on common mental disorders. There are some certain things that people do not understand and know that this thing is actually a problem. Right. When we talk about the anxiety disorder as a type of mental issue, it has types like generalized anxiety disorder. This happens when you see someone, this person, if you see this person is actually fidgeting in anxiety. If you ask the person, what is the problem? The person cannot describe, cannot tell you, cannot hold his or her hand on something that, this is actually what is causing this problem. But this person is always anxious. Then we have this other type, under that group also, that we say is social anxiety. These are people that when they come to social events or where people gather, you see them, they have that, they are anxious, they are having that anxiety. They can't lay their hand on anything, but they are anxious. Then we have another type under that group too, the panic one, that maybe you and the person you're discussing now, before you know it, the person will start sweating, start shaking and all that. They are all under the anxiety disorder. Then we have another one that we call mood disorder. Under that mood disorder, we have things like depression, bipolar, affective disorders. When we say bipolar, which means it's mixing up with depression and something like mania, being excited and also being moody. These are the ones under the mood disorder. Then we have eating disorder. Under eating disorder, we have what we call anorexia nervosa. Anorexia nervosa is, I'll try to explain to you. When we talk of anorexia nervosa, you see someone being afraid to eat. It is a very serious mental problem.
Wow.
The person doesn't want to eat. It's either that maybe the person grew up to see the mom being obese, so she doesn't want to be obese. So she does not want to be eating to be obese like the mom. And you will see her being lean and all that. All right. Then under that too, we have the one we call bulimia nervosa. This one now, they are excessive eaters. They can eat. They can wake up in the midnight to eat. They can eat all through. So it's under the eating disorder. Then we have the one we call binge eating disorder. This one are the type of individuals that they feast on non-nutritious particles or substances. You see, somebody will tell you that I just feel like that I want to inhale maybe paint odor, or I want to go to toilet and perceive the odor of the toilet. Some go to the extent of, like these days we're hearing people in search of trying to abuse substance to be high, that some people are going to the grave, digging out even bones from grave to inhale and things like that. Then there are these other people that maybe especially the pregnant mothers, they will tell you that they want to eat native chalk, things like that. Some will tell you, they will just mention, I've met a woman during my midwifery period when I was in school. She came and said that all that she need to do is to just go into the toilet, that she just want to lock herself, not just the modern toilet, that she want to go to pit toilets to be there and inhale the odor of the rotten feces. So these are under the eating disorders. Then we have other types as well, the psychotic. That's where you see the major mental problem like schizophrenia. Then we have the substance and alcohol disorders and many other types.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So I've known the type. What are the signs of mental health issues?
Yeah. When we talk about mental health issue, or how you at least identify one that has it, one of the signs is this persistent feeling of sadness, emptiness, or hopelessness. You see someone that, of course, you know this person is an outgoing person, but out of sudden you see that this person is withdrawing and being unnecessarily angry and all that. So that persistence, especially when it is persistent, that is why it is now a sign. Of course, I can be angry. If you make me angry, for that moment I may be angry, and we trash it, will go. But when it is persistent, and you're being persistently sad, you're feeling emptiness, that this life is nothing to you again, or that now there is no hope again, you're feeling hopelessness, that is that. Then we have another sign. There are so many other signs anyway. Then we talk of one being socially withdrawn. You're withdrawing from your peer, from your family members, from your friends. You know, sometimes we think it is a normal thing, and you say, because economy is hard, I just want to stay on my own. No. Look at that person. That person has started deviating from normal and is now ending towards depression. All right?
Yeah.
Then other signs that you will see when somebody is easily irritated and restless. Any little thing, you see this person. Maybe you've been palling with this person before now. But before you know it, you call her, like me, let me use myself as an example, you call me MARYLOVE. Maybe there are things that when you tell me before, we'll smile over it. But now, even when you mention my name, I get irritated, I get angry. All right? These are the signs.
Wow.
Yeah, and all that.
Oh, not the signs. Let's go for a short break. I'll be right back.
All right.
Welcome back. Enjoy that song, Cobams. Ma, oh, talking about mental health. How can we improve our mental health issues?
Very nice question, which I'm so much interested in. Because if there is a problem, we just need to look for how to solve the problem. Right? Having known some of the things that can cause the problem, now we talk about you taking care of yourself, right? And we are talking about exercise, movement this period, exercise more, eat healthy food, don't engage in feeding like we talked about the types of eating disorder, right? Eat something that is nutritious, right? Then sleep well, take enough time to rest. I know that Nigeria now is not giving us that opportunity to have that rest again, but try as much as you can to have rest, right? Okay. Then build up your network, your connection, your relationship with people. And if there's anything that is making you feel down, please speak out. In fact, I donate myself. Call me when you have problem, right? So we can talk about it. Because it's better that you discuss your issue like down, maybe going to lock up yourself, because that will lead to self-harm, that will now lead to suicide, which is a type of mental problem too. So you need to open up to people, right? Then exercise more, like we are advocating, let's say, disease from anything that you know that will harm yourself with all these psychotropic substances and so on and so forth.
Wow. Yeah. Briefly, what is the purpose of commemorating the World Mental Health Awareness Week?
All right, the main purpose, because of our time, is to create awareness on the causes, the prevalence, and the impact of mental problem on the person that is the sufferer and on the society. Another aim is to do away with stigma, because anybody can break down mentally, and when someone breaks down mentally, it does not make that person a less human being. I want to give you a testimony of a lady that her family abandoned. She was just roaming around the streets, by God's grace, sometime last year. She was, in fact, if you see her, you know that by the time I started approaching her, the people on my street were saying, "Auntie Nurse, leave this person. Now this person is supposed to, when they go lock on one side, they go die there." But by the help of my husband, we picked up this lady. I brought her into my house, helped her to bed. I got clothes for her, changed her. I bundled her into our car, took her to our clinic, get her drugs, and I was monitoring her. Though the family did not help out, because I was able to call someone that assisted me locating their place. I took her to their place, but the brother rejected her. The next 5 hours, I still saw her roaming about our street, but I continued. The testimony is that I persisted, and she became okay.
Wow.
Yeah. After a few months, the woman that says in my street told me, "Auntie Nurse, that mad woman came looking for you."
Wow. Wow.
So the next week after that, now she came again and saw me. I was coming back from work. As soon as I get out of the car to go and open the gate to enter, she came and embraced me and said, "Thank you very much." And there is a striking question she asked me. "How did you know I needed to be taken care of?" And I answered her, "Because I know you are supposed to be taken care of." So the aim of this awareness is to make people understand that we should remove this discrimination. Mentally ill patient is a human being, and if we give him or her that support, the person can bounce back to the society again. Then another aim is to advocate for both the government, the NGO, including individual assistance, to see that we render help to the people living with mental problems in the society.
Wow. Thank you, Nurse. Now you're already enlightening us.
Thank you.
Those who are living with disability are not left out.
Yeah.
They can also face mental issues. So you learn from what Nurse has told us today. This is where we are going to draw the curtain for today. Remain blessed. Keep exercising your body. Dance more. Go to church. I hope you can dance so that you improve your mental health. I remain Angela Ekre. See you Monday next.